Hi Libra, it's Rebecca from Birds and the Bees Tarot. I am going to do a reading for the full moon. The full moon is going to be on the 6th. We have got Mercury in retrograde at the moment in Capricorn until the 18th. So this moon is going to be called the wolf moon, and the wolf moon used to be called the old farmer's moon. So the reason that it's called the wolf moon is because the wolves were more than likely heard howling at this time, and wolves howl because they were hungry during winter. Now we know that wolves howl for different reasons. They howl because they like to define their territory. They also like to locate pack members, reinforce social bonds, and coordinate hunting. Okay, so this is going to be for the Mercury retrograde and also for the full moon. So these energies will last up until the 18th, until the moon goes direct. Now the first card out is the present card. So we're looking at the base. So what's going on for you at the moment, whether that be love, career, or whatever else. We're going to find out what the card is for you for the present base. Libra, so I hope you've been well. I'm using my own deck, so if you'd like to order this deck because you're a tarot reader or you're interested in tarot, you can do that, and the details are down below in the description box. All right, so at the moment we have the present base as the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about the wheel has turned as such. So everything is in divine timing. You may have also got into your spirituality and learning more about meditation. You want to get into a certain practice like yoga or Reiki, or you're just watching a lot of tarot, or you want to learn how to read tarot. But that's what it has. The wheel has turned. So you've decided you're leaving the past in the past and moving into the forward. So the wheel's turned, so things are changing for you in hopefully a better respect for you, Libra. Okay, so the next card out is what is your desires, your hopes, your fears, your mindset, or your feelings. Okay, at the moment, we're looking at you moving out of troubled waters. You can see on this card that I've designed it as the ship has moved out of the choppy waters and they're going here into smooth water, into better opportunities. Because the wheel has turned and it is in divine timing, and possibly you've been doing spiritual practices or putting it out there into the universe what you desire, you're moving out of troubled times into a smoother transitional time for yourself. Okay, so the next card out will be what is going to be helpful for you and what's going to be in your favour. Right. The Five of Swords is possibly you're going to be we're moving out of choppy waters into smooth, but maybe some conflicts have been happening for you and you're deciding to let those people go. I might just clarify that card for you now, just to see whilst we're on it. We'll just clarify as we go. It's a bit of a better understanding of the actual cards that come out. All right. Hopefully these are going to be all up the right way. All right. So we're clarifying the Five of Swords, please, Spirit. Clarifying the Five of Swords. It's too many cards. We're clarifying the Five of Swords. It's 2. Okay. Looks like you've got the Chariot and the Lovers. Now, I see that as you've probably had some conflict in your love relationships. You could have had that with a Cancer, or what your possibly what is going to be in your favour could mean that either a Gemini or a Cancer have been with you having conflict, and you've sort of woken up to the fact of what's going on and you've stood your ground. Could be that. Could also be that because you've been having conflict, you're moving away from conflict into a more loving time in your life. So that's what's going to be helpful. It's helpful for you to walk away from conflict when there is conflict. So when conflict arises, it's good for you to walk away. Move away and do it in a loving way, and don't look back. Because you've learnt your lessons, because divine timing has happened. The wheel has turned. You're moving from choppy waters to smooth waters. So that is what's helpful for you. Okay, that's good. All right, so now we're going to have a look at what are the challenges. What's the challenges and the opposing energies, or what are the preventions for you at the moment? Spirit, what are the challenges for Libra at the moment? Okay, the challenges for you at the moment is the full moon. The full moon is obviously going to affect you at the moment. We are entering into, the full moon is in Cancer. So if you have any Cancer placements, Libra, the moon is going to affect you. The dynamics are going to be a difficult time. We are in retrograde as well. So if any of the moon cycles do affect you, that's going to be the difficult part for you. So if you, possibly it's a good idea to look at your rising sign and your moon sign. That might give you a better idea of your reading. Libra is my moon sign, so I can see how this reading resonates with me. So that is the challenge, the moon. So that's on the 6th. Today's the 4th in Australia. So yeah, that upcoming moon is a full moon. So we do need to, the wolf moon, as I said. So yeah, so we are in a tedious, stressful time, possibly not sleeping, etc. So that's going to be the challenges for you at this time. Okay, so we're going to get another card out for what is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get the 5th card out, is the outcome. So possibly the advice that you need to hear for this time, or an answer. Okay, so we need the outcome, please, for Libra for this time, for the retrograde and the full moon. So moving away from conflict is going to help you, and move away in a loving way, and that means loving yourself first. The challenge is going to be that moon. The cycle has changed. The Wheel of Fortune has changed. It has turned. You are moving away from choppy waters, and the outcome is going to be that not to concentrate on what you've lost. Because here this card talks about concentrating on what you've lost and not looking at what's up here. So we've got the five of cups. There's 3 cups down here, 3 kites. I've designed this as there's 3 kites that aren't flying. There are 2 kites that are flying. So you need to concentrate on those 2 that are still flying. And it looks like you're going to be committed to, could be committed to a friendship, could be getting a commitment from a person that you're caring about, or a person that you're going to hear from someone. I'm going to clarify that card for you though. I'm going to clarify the moon firstly as the challenge. So the moon, the challenge, we need to clarify the challenge for number 4 card, which is, that wasn't a very good shuffle. We're going to clarify that moon. It could be also a Pisces. The challenge might be a Pisces as well. Let's clarify the moon, please. Clarifying the moon. Okay. King of Cups. Clarifying the moon. Okay, we are clarifying the moon with the King of Cups. The King of Cups may be in contact with you. So this is a person that is quite liking you. This person is quite interested in you. They don't really express their love, but they are a very loving and romantic person. So they like to keep their feelings tight to their chest. And this may happen when the moon, so that may happen in a couple of days for you or within the next week. So it could be a Cancer, because we've already got the Chariot here. So you may have already had conflict with this person here. You may have already had conflict with them. But if not, you're moving away from conflict because you've got that the 5 of Swords there. So that might be someone from a distance as well in contact with you, but you've decided to move away in a loving way. This card here coming up with the moon, the full moon, it might be the same person coming in contact with you again, someone that is quite heavy in love with you, Libra. Here we need to concentrate on what we have got and not what we haven't got. So this is the advice. Don't concentrate on what you've lost. Concentrate on what you do have, and that there will be some sort of a commitment. Okay, I'm going to clarify the 4 of Wands for you, just like I've clarified this moon, just in case. Be aware that someone all loved up for you, Libra, is going to be in contact. And I would say it's going to be around the moon time. And I'd say that they are going to be a water sign. All right, okay. Let's clarify the 4 of Wands for you, Libra. Clarifying the 4 of Wands, please, for Libra. Clarify the 4 of Wands. Okay. The 4 of Wands is clarified by the 10 of Wands, which means that this has been you've been carrying this heavy load for quite some time and you're exhausted. You've had numerous sleepless nights, so it's time to let the past go and focus on the future. Now let it go with a loving nature or a kind nature, or forgive. You don't have to speak it to the person. You can just forgive it and let it go and move on. but that is sort of what's going to be happening within this time. So you've got that Mercury retrograde time, which we're in now, and also the full moon. Now the Mercury retrograde is going to cause delays and frustrations and miscommunications and even technological mishaps. So if you're feeling tired and disorientated or not like yourself, there's a good chance you can blame it on the Mercury retrograde. So when this planet of communication is in retrograde and spinning backwards, it has a way of making our brains work twice as hard in order to function. So just be aware of that if you're not sleeping. But this is what's going to be happening for you in that time. I am going to get you out an oracle card, a Gaia oracle card, to see if we have any guidance for you in relation to this time, because it's quite, as I said, it's quite a heavy time. So Libra, let's see if we can get one of these out for you, just to give you some help, some guidance, etc. And just a little thing, if you wanted to know, did you know that a group of Libras is called a fashion show? So there you go. So I'm just going to tell everyone sort of what, I'm going to take that top one, what a group of each sign is. So a group of Libras is called a fashion show. It's just really funny. Like I'll tell you, a group of Cancers is called a support system. I just think it's hilarious. So, yeah. Okay, so we've got Eternal Love as your oracle card, and I'm going to bring that out for you. Okay, it's talking about happiness, harmony, fulfillment. Something is resolved soon. A new page is turned as a concern you have dissolves and gives way to a period of sunshine. A time to relax and enjoy life, free of worry and doubt that have cast a grey shadow over your life for the past few weeks. During the coming month or so, try to spend some time in nature. Allow yourself to reconnect with Gaia's nurturing and healing power. Immerse and surround yourself in her natural beauty, for she will help you restore your balance, harmonise your energy centres and replenish your body, mind and spirit. It may be difficult for you to switch off at first, but after a few days, as your thoughts slow down, you will settle into a new and more relaxed rhythm. Make the most of this opportunity while you can. The affirmation for you, Libra, is I'm physically and emotionally connected to the healing power of Mother Earth. I surround myself with her beauty and feel a deep sense of peace. I am free of worry. Each day I grow stronger and more relaxed. My life is in perfect balance. Okay, so I believe I've just thought that you are moving away, but there may be someone still causing conflict with you. They could be a Gemini. It may be from a past relationship, and I feel that this person is not going to give up. They're going to come. It's either another person or as a King of Cups coming in to express their love for you, or it's the same person. All right, so just be aware of that, and yeah, maybe making a commitment to yourself to concentrate on what you have got in the sky and not concentrating on what you've lost, and that there are better times ahead, as the Oracle card says. The wheel's turned, so we're leaving that part behind. It has been possibly stressful for the last couple of weeks or the last couple of months, but it has turned now, so we are into better times. Divine timing is happening. This possibly could be a new person. Hopefully it is, and we're not concentrating on what we've lost there. We're concentrating on what we do have to make a better commitment to ourselves and to someone else, and it's been a heavy load and sleepless nights. All right. Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed that, Libra, and I will see you in the next reading, possibly maybe when the sun enters Aquarius, which will be on the 20th of January. So that's just for this retrograde time. Things are going to be improving soon for us all as Mars goes direct. So that's going to be urging us to address any conflict. And when Mercury goes direct on the 18th, there will be important discussions to do so with a clear head and a logical mind. So moving forward, no planets are going to be in retrograde. So that's great. You'll experience a surge of energy and mental clarity. So there you go. All right, Libra, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I will talk to you soon. Okay. See ya.